Hello and welcome back to the Limited Queue. This is another Fates Reforged Swift draft. We are eating sushi, so I will try my hardest not to chew in your ear. Eh, an okay pack. We can either take Wild Call or Heel Cutter. Those are the first options, I guess you can say. It's really not bad. It's almost like a Hydra. You know, if this was a rare Hydra, I could see it. Tempted to take the Wild Call just because it's a rare, but I do think actually Heel Cutter is probably the better card. Yeah, let's play for serious. So, to our right, we got Shiniax TIE Fighter, which is an awesome Star Wars reference. Cody 198. Mobog is across. Killeen. Mercy 1015. And directly to our left is Zappa Lives. I'm not a fan of Zappa. So I think the name award is going to either go to Killeen or TIE Fighter. I'll have to think about that one. Yep, we did pass the Wild Call, and now we're going to take the Bathing Dragonfire here. Mardu Scout is another option, but it's usually a general rule to take removal over creatures. So for pick three, there's actually a rare and a foil mythic in the pack, and both are still here for pick three, which is I think says a lot. I'm tempted to take the Ghastly Conscription, but I think Sandblast is the right pick here, which would put us into Boros, possibly Mardu, which is not out of the realm for us here. Sandblast is definitely really good removal, but Mythic rare, Mythic foil though. Let's take the Sandblast. And with our Boros, I think we'll pick. We could pick up a River Prowler, which would put us into Jeskai, or Lotus Eye Mystics, which will keep us open for Mardu. Goreswine is also an option, but I don't feel as though I'm not a big fan of this card. I feel like one of these two is definitely better. Let's take the Lotus Eye Mystics. I like that card a lot. And here we're going to pick up the Mardu Scout. Winds are supposed to be one of the best green cards in the set. Scout is better, I think, because it keeps us in two colors. Another option would be Cunning Strike, Fierce Invocation. Let's take the Humble Defector, just because 2-drops are, I'm not going to say rare in this format, but I value 2-drops higher than I value 3-drops. Just because there's so many. Kind of want to take the Hero's Blade here, which honestly is a little bit weird. It's a little bit too expensive. I mean, it costs 4 to equip, but at the same time, it's equipment. Let's take the Smoldering Efreet here. Looks like we're firmly in Boros, with possibility of Jeskai. Okay, we're back. Um, Really nothing for us here. We're not going to take the Great Horn Cruciak. Grave Strength I've never played. I think it'll be good. But let's take this. Let's take the Feral Cruciak. Sideboard it. Let's grab the. Ooh, either Jeskai Sage or Cunning Strike are both decent here. Also, kind of want to take the Smoldering Efreet, just to keep us two colors and to keep us aggro. Let's take the Jeskai Sage. Let's start opening us up for possibility of a Jeskai prowess deck. I don't really like Shrieker. I think it's a really bad Lava Axe. Fierce Invocation's not bad. Okay, we might just run mono red. We did pass an awful lot of rares, which none of them wield. I guess. That's to be expected, I guess. So it looks as though the people to our right are actually more... It is weird. This is the only Bathe in Dragonfire that we saw, actually. That is weird. And we didn't see any black removal at all. That is worth noting. Huh. Well, picking up a high Sentinels is always good. Uh, Amazing pack, though. Merrick Nightblade, Warname Aspirant, Bondkin, Expert, Debilitating Injury, Ponyback Brigade, Throttle, Savage Punch, Abs... This pack is phenomenal. This might be like the best pack ever opened in draft. This is amazing. There's literally, like, you can get 12 playable cards out of this pack. Wow. We're going to take the High Sentinels just because it's the best card here, but this is impressive. What do we hope wheels? I mean, I don't think the Bond can wheel. We didn't see a single light form or rage form. I'm a little bit regretting the Mystics right here because unless we go black for the debilitating injury that we might see coming up, we probably not going to use the ability. Okay, I guess we'll take the Polluted Delta. Really? Okay. I'll take 5 or 6 tickets. Thanks. Um, Again, an amazing pack though. Abzan Saddle Brew, Ponyback Brigade, Trumpet Blast, Mandrill's Kieran, Dual Land, Mystic of the Way. It's incredible. Con set is like really good, or at least it looks like it now. But yeah, we're definitely taking the Polluted Delta. Thank you, Zappa Lives, for passing me money. I do appreciate it. I often do this. I often I start out with red and then I just move into Boros just because it just feels natural. I actually, my first two picks, Heel Cutter and Bathe in Dragonfire, I thought I was going to try to force blue-red aggro, but no. It just never ends out like that. Hmm. We have some choices here. We got Kieran, Treasure Cruise, Trumpet Blast, and Weapon Master. I'm not totally counting blue out of the equation just yet. We're gonna take the... Tempted to cut white with the Kieran. I think the Weapon Master might wheel. So I'm looking at one of these three. Let's take the Trumpet Blast. We did not get a single War Flare. I just noticed that. Aerialists, maybe? Yeah, I think that's... Aerialists are very strong. It's going to put us further into blue. And, I mean, other than taking the Biovac for red-blue, there's really not much else for us in this pack. Mystic of the Hidden Way. Get in my deck. Late Abzan Guide. That's pretty interesting. Dead Drop is awesome, but Master of the Way is really good too. Passing a dual land, I feel like we should take maybe. And this pack is definitely putting us further into blue. Ooh, Horde Mate, Weapon Master, Treasure Cruise. My knee-jerk reaction is Horde Mate just because I know we have a lot of 2-drops in the deck. Yeah, let's do that. I don't like Singing Bell Strike. I don't want to take it. Let's take the Jeskai Charm. This guy to our right, Shianinx, Shinian X. He might be Jeskai as well. The way we got cut real hard. We didn't see any blue in the Face Reforged pack. Let's take the Bloodfire Expert here. Windscarred Crag is also an option. That's a tough call, actually. Let's take the expert. I always do this. Never take enough fixing. Mystic, sure. I like unblockable stuff. I like that two of our six blue cards are morphs, so we don't really need blue mana to play them. I like Hero's Blade plus Mystics, the two Mystics. That seems good. You know, swinging for 6 unblockable every turn. Okay. Not a fan of our fixing at this point. Also, kind of not a fan of our red removal. I think we'll probably. I don't know. I don't know if we want to run Smoldering of Freet and Humble Defector. I don't know how aggressive we want to be. Let's take the cruise. I think that was the pack where I thought the Weapon Master would wheel. Turns out the cruise wheeled. That's not bad. I'll take that. We definitely need some fixing, though. I never prioritize fixing high enough. Never, ever, ever. Sultai Charm is rather late. I feel like that happens a lot with the introduction of Fates Reforged. You get these really like good cards that just go incredibly late in cons, just because nobody could figure out what's going on from Fates Reforged. Really difficult, actually. Pearl Lake Ancient. That's pretty good. Too bad it's double blue. Um, it's also too bad it's in the same pack as a Battle Priest. I mean, I think we're gonna take the Ancient regardless, and then just maybe focus more on blue. Maybe we'll be splashing white. Um, we don't really have a token theme going, so the Battle Priest is the only. Oh, I guess we have an advantage we want. I like opening on color rares. Dig Through Time is good, so I guess we'll take that. I guess we could also run the Polluted Delta now. We are passing Valley Dasher, but yeah, Dig Through Time is Dig Through Time. Looks like we're more red, blue, splash, white than before. Let's take the Mystic Monastery. It's going to help some of our fixing. Over the Weapon Master and over the Force Away. Okay. I always pick up fixing the last pack. It's such a bad habit. Take out the Mystics, because this doesn't interact with anything in our deck, unfortunately. I mean, it has prowess, but... Tempted to take the Kieran. See, Jeskai Charm is basically... It can also be like another Trumpet Blast-ish, but kind of better. Jeskai Charm is the more versatile and better card. But Kieran is a 2/3 flying with Vigilance. Let's take the Charm. Let's take the Fixing, because we fail at prioritizing that ever. Could also run a Swamp. Another Mystic Monastery? Okay, this is actually very helpful. Like, extremely helpful. We're definitely going to take that over the... The Bring Low and the Smite the Monstrous are our only other choices there. Tempted to hate the Mandrills. Let's sideboard the Stubborn Denial? Question mark? Yeah. Ooh, Foily Mystic. I'm liking our 3 Mystics here. Look, that plus Hero Blade seems really good. Yeah, I think we're more mid-range than we are anything else. So maybe we should take out the Smoldering Efreet. Tempted to take out the Defector. No, actually, you know what? I might actually use the Defector to draw cards. We're only at 12 creatures. We do have... Nope, Jeskai Charm doesn't make tokens. That's Martyr Charm. We're at 23 cards right now. A fourth Mystic? Wow. I kind of want to take... That would be our 13th creature. We could take the Voice here. I don't think we'd run it. Take out the advantage. Rare draft over Weave Fate. Yeah, Glacial Stalker, that's not bad. We'll throw that in here. Yeah, so we have 15 creatures with Fierce Invocation. I don't know if we're going to run the Fierce Invocation, though. Huh. This would be really good with Retouch or Retrace, whatever that is. The blue untapped target creature. I just realized that. You know, so draw 4 cards and then draw 5 cards, one off the instant. Okay. Okay, so let's group creatures separately. And we're at 24 cards once we take out all of our lands. This is a creature. Oh, actually, let's move morphs to where they should be. Put the creature where it should be. Huh. I actually really like it. I don't know what to cut. Um, we're only running 5 white cards? Wow. Okay. That's pretty good with 2 Mystic Monasteries and a Windscarred Crag. Okay. I'm actually really liking our mana base with these 2 Tri-lands are amazing. We need to cut 1, probably 2 cards. Although we do have a bunch of draw. But it's not cheap draw, it's expensive draw. This is late game draw. I really don't want to cut the Hero's Blade because we have 4 Mystic of the Hidden Ways. I think that's so incredibly strong. A 6/4 unblockable would just be bonkers, right? I mean, hi, all of a sudden you're on basically a 3-turn clock because that's 18 damage. Uh, Oddly enough, it's not really a Trumpet Blast deck. I like Jeskai Charm because it's so versatile. So I don't want to ditch either of those. I'm thinking about ditching the Trumpet Blast. We don't have a lot of tokens. I mean, yeah, we have Heel Cutter, Scout, and some little guys here, but honestly, they kind of don't jive with the rest of the deck. I mean, we're not running a free. We're actually going to take out this Trumpet Blast. I've never done that before. And is 17 enough? These are delves. Fine. We got two big fatty spells. A 6 and a 7 sitting out here. I don't think 17's enough. But if we run 18, I'd rather run Tormenting Voice. So we took out. I really don't want to cut another creature, because I feel like 14 is really 13 is too low because the Mystics they have low toughness. And I mean, it's a little bit too far to go and say that they're not actually creatures, because they are, but they're not normal creatures. Let's put it that way. So I don't want to cut the Fearsification. The Timely Hordemate can bring back three creatures: the Sage, the Defector, and the Scout. Two of which give us card advantage, kinda. Be interesting. We could Defector into Master the Way. That'd be interesting. Um, it's actually a really tough decision. I mean, this is Whisk Away. It's Lifelink, Trumpet Blastish, and it's also like a Lava Axe. This is amazing. I don't want to cut Jeskai Charm. I really don't want to cut Hero's Blade. Not cutting removal. 1, 2, 3, and then maybe cut Dig Through Time. Maybe cut Pearl Lake Ancient. Maybe just run 18 lands in a 41 card deck. How about we do that? Let's add some basics. What do you suggest? 8, 5, 4. All right, so let's just go with that for now and take that with a grain of salt. 8, 5, 4. All right, combine. 8 blue, 5 red. 5 red is not enough. So we're going to be taking up 1, 2 blue for both of our Mystic Monastery. We're going to put in a polluted. Oh, that's going to be a card. That's what the. Okay, and then red, white. Put that in. Take out a plains. Take out a plains? What, 4 red, 4 white sources for. That's not enough. Take out a mountain. So now we're looking at 7 red sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 9 blue sources if you count polluted delta. And 5 white sources. 5, no, 7 white sources. We could probably ditch a plains, bring in a mountain. Especially because we have the Mardu Scout that we need to drop. And we have the extra Master of the Way, which requires red, not white. So what are we looking at for red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red. For white, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 white sources for 5 white cards. I'm actually okay with that. And blue, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yes, this is the deck. And yes, it's 41 cards with 18 lands. Bite me. All right, that's what we're going with. I'll see you guys round 1.